Welcome to the Inside Scoop
with Chloe
and Connor.
Welcome to the Inside Scoop. I'm Chloe.
I'm Connor. So today, as you can see, we have donuts. They're from Day Night Donuts. If you guys don't know, if you're watching this, you're from the Instagram and you probably know what Day Night Donuts is. Local donut place in Salem. We have, what is this donut? I forgot. Okay, we have. Oh, this is from the Instagram. So.
We made like a
for you guys that voted on our poll, thank you. We had to beg you guys, but you did. So we have a jelly. This was supposed to be jelly-filled donut holes, but I couldn't get donut holes because the lady was stingy, so I got a donut. But then we have Boston cream, chocolate-filled guava. She doesn't like guava. And then there's the weird bacon one. If you can see it, looks kind of gross. But also we have it. Oh, I'm scooting back. So we have a topic today. It's about phones. Chloe's favorite, in school. Okay, don't do that. Phones in schools. Recently at, what is it, Sprague? And
Sprague and McKay.
Sprague and McKay. Right. And then I think some middle schools too. They've been doing this thing called, they've been using Yondr pouches to like contain kids' phones for the whole day because they are trying to limit phone use. And that's our topic of the day. So once we eat these, we'll be talking about that. But first, we're going to start with the jelly-filled donut. So Chloe, take a bite. This is a review / talk show.
This is actually an ASMR.
Okay, eat your donut, please.
There's nothing in it. I didn't get anything.
You ate the wrong side.
Oh.
You're supposed to eat this. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty basic.
It's basic.
It's a raspberry.
It's good.
Anyways, so this is so gross. We're chewing. Anyways, first topic, or first point. I think this is very bad because, number one, if we all don't remember, last school year we were like $70 million in debt. So
yeah, we got rid of like a lot of our teaching staff.
We did the math yesterday, and to get every student like a Yondr pouch or whatever, whichever one they go with, it would be like $3 million, which we don't have the money for because we were $70 million in debt.
Last year we were broke.
We're still broke.
Still am.
Because they fired like 400 classified and unclassified staff, which is like teachers, custodians, like instructional assistants, and like nurses or whatever, and counselors. So we don't have people to teach anything. So like our
some classes are like over 40 students and like
because in our environmental class we have
environmental 1.
It's an IB class, so we have such a lack of teachers that we had to combine classes. So there's like 40 kids to a room. There's no seats. And I think it's kind of ironic because last year also, we had a whole bargaining deal with the district and the teachers, and they had to like bring down their asking price a bit. And I think it's funny that they're asking to bring in these new
expensive like Yondr pouches,
like these like phone containers, because it's kind of saying like we value like these children's phones more than like your pay, and these like teachers are like going broke.
Yeah. Because like instead of like spending all this money for like Yondr pouches, why don't we pay our teachers more?
Or why don't we take the kids on a field trip?
Yeah, I think kids would like school if we went on field trips, but we're actually going to take away their like pride and joy. Like,
because you love your phone. Okay, taking a break. Next donut of choice, Boston cream.
Do you want to go first?
No, you go first.
Oh, okay.
It's a donut. Don't act scared.
It looks like a butthole.
Oh my god! Don't say that. Do you not get any?
No.
You're not biting.
I got the cream.
You're not biting far enough into the donut.
I definitely got it.
That's really good. Wait. I love Boston cream donuts. They're my favorite. Next talking point. Chronic absenteeism. It's very bad in Oregon. No one comes to school anymore.
We're like the highest like school in the state. Right? Isn't that what Dexter said?
No, so, because in in Oregon, there's a bunch of school districts, obviously in every state, but Salem-Keizer is the second largest one, and we have the largest
absence rate?
Chronic absenteeism rate, which is like,
it's not good.
Statewide, it's 38%. In our district, it's 46, and that was taken 2 years ago.
And that's before they take our phones away.
Yeah, and that's before, because there's been other things that have happened, so.
Yeah.
It's only gotten worse, and it does not make sense that I think if you're like restricting kids more and you're implementing more restrictions on them and you're making school less fun for them,
Yeah.
why would they want to come to school? So I think that we are also really concerned about absenteeism because they have this, when they send out like a report cards, there'll be like a little box for your attendance, and it'll be like, if you're beneath 90% attendance, you're chronically absent. And I think that like it would be interesting if you track like how much it worsens once you implement all these changes, because like in today's, like, people always argue that you didn't need a phone 30 years ago because you didn't have phones, so there's nothing to miss out on. But like a phone is like, that's like a way that you communicate with your parent, your friends, like any like your guardian, whatever. Like last year, kind of somber, but we had a gun violence incident at Bush Park, which is just a minute away from campus.
Yeah. And it scared a lot of kids.
Yeah, and someone passed away, and like it would just be horrible if you there was like someone in the building, because they weren't 100% sure, but they thought that like the weapon was in the building.
Yeah.
And like if someone was able to like take somebody's life, like it would be very sad. Like if you were that child and you didn't get to tell your mom, like, hey mom, like I love you, there's someone in the building. Like it just seems very idiotic to take away like a communication line between your parent, which is like the person who brought you into this world, and then your child, which most of the time parents love their children and they would want to talk to their children. Before we get into more, donut number 3, this is chocolate cream. It's spelled with a K. I don't know why it's spelled chocolate cream with a K, but it is. So there's your bite. Try it first.
Do I have to bite it from here?
Yeah, bite the cream. Don't say what it looks like, Chloe. Eat it.
Very chocolatey.
I'm kind of scared to eat this. Oh, it's falling. I'm not going to eat that. It's really gross. Okay.
Very creamy. I don't like it.
What does it taste like? I don't know. Ew, that's really unsettling.
It was really bad.
It doesn't even taste like chocolate.
It tastes like plastic chocolate.
Okay, hold on. I'm not greedy, guys. I just want to get the flavor. It tastes like if you melted a Cadbury egg and put it in a donut, which is really gross because those are kind of gross.
I look really messy on this.
Probably. Wait, can you see my finger? You can't. It's really... What's it called? Like, the lighting is really bad, the studio lighting.
Anyways, next point. We are both in our student body powered Clippian.
Yeah,
and
Clippian, Saxon
we
TV.
kind of rely on our phones to do social media on TikToks. We're not going to be filming it on a Chromebook.
Yeah, we're literally making TikToks after this. So
Yeah.
I would think it would just, our floor director offstage,
Larry.
she's our TikTok editor, so she's really
Shout
sad
out, Larry.
about that. Shout out to Larry.
Yeah. We rely on our phones a lot to make social media content, and I don't think it would be the best decision to take that away from.
It really wouldn't, because back to money, we've invested in the studio, and right now this is a multi-million-dollar studio, or it's at least $1 million worth that. So to take away how we make our content, it would be you put all this money into this program
for nothing.
For nothing, and people would say, well, what if you get to use it for just one class period? The way you would do it, or they've done it at other schools around the country, is there's a cell phone space or whatever where you can tap, and you can demagnetize your Yondr case, and then you can use your phone, which is really idiotic because number one, you have to either leave class or during passing period you have to go and tap your phone on a wall or something like that just to use it.
Yeah.
And they're not going to leave that unguarded or unwatched, so they're going to have a security guard there, which is wasting yet again another job because you have a security guard who should be monitoring for
school fights,
drug use in the bathrooms, selling drugs, kids that are in need. I don't know, it just seems like a waste of yet another job when you're supposed to be securing the school. You're just watching someone's cell phone.
Instead of watching the phones, they could be watching if someone's getting in trouble, walking in the halls and all that stuff.
Exactly.
So it's also bringing down safety in our school, in a way.
And then also because also, guys, main theme of this thing should be we are broke. So not the most positive thing, but we're broke.
That's a good way to get out of this. Broke.
Because kids are stupid. That's just, we know that's true. We are.
We'll admit it.
But we had a bunch of Chromebooks and a bunch of chargers, but kids lost them or broke them or they damaged them, and we can't use them anymore. And we're running out of money to buy new ones, so we aren't. And so when you go into classrooms or you go into anywhere besides like our library, there's no Chromebooks or chargers, which means that if a kid forgets their Chromebook or doesn't have a charger or no one has a charger or they don't want to share, that means that you don't have a way to do your work. And everything today in the modern world is online. Like we're on campus.
Yeah,
we're not busting down with a piece of paper and a pencil. So a lot of times kids will do it on their phone, or if their Chromebook isn't working, they just do it on their phone. And taking away a pathway for a child to like learn and do their homework would also be very ignorant and just idiotic. So don't think that would be great.
Before we get into the next point.
We have
the guava
donut.
Guava donut.
We did a poll. Oh, you can't really see it. I don't know. Can you? Okay.
We can't.
It just kind of looks white. So
we did a poll on Instagram and we had our followers give us like suggestions for donuts. And somebody sadly suggested this one.
She's really scared to try it. I think it looks yummy. So
I don't think it looks yummy, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never actually had a guava, like the fruit.
I fear. Okay.
It's really not that bad, Chloe. It looks really doughy.
Oh, it's juicy.
Wait.
It's not bad actually. Oh, I got a really weird taste now. The frosting on top tastes really weird.
Wait. The frosting on top tastes like cheese.
Yeah,
it's probably cream cheese frosting.
Yeah, the jelly inside is fine. It's actually not as bad as I thought.
Does it taste like guava? I don't know what a guava tastes like.
I don't know.
I
doubt it's guava actually.
I've never had a guava.
Okay, moving on. Back to like our points. We're already broke already. So what if, like, are we gonna have the students like pay for it if like the Yondr pouch breaks?
Yeah, and like, what if? Because on TikTok, because you know we're always on TikTok because we're student social media. There's videos of kids just like defacing and damaging these expensive pouches. So what happens if you break your pouch and then they have to buy you a new one?
Yeah.
Because I don't think they should be held responsible for a pouch that breaks. Or what if it just defects?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of what ifs in it. What if it breaks? What if someone steals your phone?
Yes. What if someone steals your phone and your pouch? Like that's.
Yeah.
Like the replacement. Like it's like $3 million. It's like an estimate for everyone to just get one, and then you have to buy replacements and other things like that.
And like
And then if other kids
break
break theirs and they don't have them anymore, they'd be like, why does that kid not have one and I have to use one? It could be a cause for like discrimination or anything like that. So it just seems very timely, not cost effective.
Not at all.
Kind of a waste of everyone's time. So I think that, would not be the best idea, not the best use for our money. I think instead of pouring our money into something like that, we should fund our teachers. We should hire teachers back because we need them.
We need our teachers back.
There should be in bigger classes, if a class has more than like 30 people,
there's no reason
there should be like
40
there should be an instructional assistant in that class.
Yeah.
Like and we also need school supplies. Where teachers don't have supplies because they're broke, they have families to feed. They cannot afford to buy Timmy, John, and Abby a different pencil every week. Also, like learning opportunities, like field trips. They aren't going on field trips as much because they don't have money. They can't buy a bus. Like, there's just a lot of different ways we could use our money. Like buying donuts, which, before we finish, last donut. Bacon. I've actually had this one before.
Maple bacon.
I low-key think it's yummy. I think
that's a personal choice.
Have you tried it before?
No.
I think you should try it.
I'm smelling the bacon and it's looking like it's like shriveling up.
Oh. It's cold bacon. Oh, crunchy.
Oh.
What are your thoughts?
It's not bad, but I wouldn't get it again because now I'm getting like the fatty taste.
Well,
of the
you didn't
bacon.
get it. I bought it.
Oh, well. Okay. I don't like the fat of the bacon.
I low-key do, and it's really good. Like, I feel like it mixes really well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think they make very fluffy donuts. Usually they don't. Usually they're...
Shout out Day Night.
Usually they're kind of Dale. So these ones are really fluffy today. So thank you to the woman that served me. Thank you. But yeah, that's kind of our topic of the day, guys.
Yeah.
This is our first talk show.
More to come.
Yeah, this was kind of a combo idea. We were gonna do music originally, but
then we found out about the Yondr pouches, and we thought it's more important.
Also, yeah, but there also was like no music.
Yeah.
Music's really dry right now. Frank Ocean, come back, release some music, please. Save us.
We need the reunion of Frank Ocean.
But yeah, like this episode, guys, because we are anti-Yondr pouch. Let's fund the kids and the teachers. Yeah. Thank you for watching. This was the Inside Scoop. We'll see you guys next week, next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.